What's up, y'all? How are y'all? Something came across my mind, and I wanted to share it and give a tip to those who may not be aware. So, I understand and I'm aware that people like to look for friends, they like to look for people that they can talk to, you know, whatever. But in the same time as wanting companionship and wanting a friend or someone to talk to, you really have to be wise on who you're picking for this position. Just as if you are an employer looking for an employee, you do interviews, right? Well, you can't necessarily interview a person that's gonna be potentially your friend. You can't sit down and do an interview with them, but you can vet them. You can ask them certain questions. You can listen to what they're saying to you without you even asking questions. You can kind of do a mental interview of a person, right? I thought about this because I don't know why I thought about it, to be honest, but in the past I met someone, right? And they were just not trauma dumping, but they were there's another term for it when you meet someone and they just like oversharing. Yeah, they were oversharing their life, right? But as I listened to this person more and more, I realized that it was oversharing mixed with um I guess gloating. Look at what I have. This is what I have. Or it was trying to compete one up. Like if I said I had this, then this person said they had that, but it was better, right? So it was just like competition out. And then when I realized that from talking to the person, I had already been shifting gears, and I already knew that I wasn't going to be friends with this type of person. Because for one, I don't like, or I don't mesh well with people that like to gloat about what they have. I was taught different, or I learned different, so I don't like that type of stuff. But anyway, keep going in the story. So I noticed that this person, you know, gloating and showing and happy about what they got and stuff like that. And so I let that pass. But then when the person started talking about how they acquired some of their stuff and what they had to do and what they had not done and what they found out what they couldn't do and yada yada yada, just telling me information that I really didn't ask about. And this is how I know not to also entertain people, because people that offer information that you didn't ask about, you have to be wary of them as well. So you're talking, and I realized at that moment, I realized that this person does a lot of projecting. I started realizing that too. I was like, oh, so this person does projecting. I definitely don't want to be next to this person all the time. And for some reason, I was laying here. I don't know why it popped in my head, but for some reason, it popped in my head, and I'm like, that person was trying to project fraud. That person was trying to tell me fraudulent things, hoping that I would be the type of person that would keep it in my mind and then go ahead and do it. And then what would have happened if I did? I would have got in trouble. So I'm glad that I had the right mind and was like, I already know what this person doing. And so this is why I say you gotta watch the company you keep. You have to pay attention to what people are saying, because a lot of times people are talking, but they're also projecting, and you won't. If you're not good at discernment or your intuition or things like that, you won't miss it, and you'll mess around and unconsciously, like, or subconsciously, but whichever word it is, you'll mess around and do those things because they'll be in your mind, in the part of your mind that hasn't developed to know BS from real stuff, right? So this is why I say watch the company you keep in and just pay attention to what people say, because you might think that it's harmless or it's just meaningless, but that person has a different intention. This is why I say intentions are scarier than y'all think. Okay. But yeah, and that was like probably like a year or some change ago. But like for me to think about that now, is like, bro, imagine if you would have just like did some stuff like that. You would have been, because that's considered fraud. I don't, I'm not gonna go deep on what the issue was, but I know if I was to look it up, the things that this person suggested or projected, that falls along the lines of fraud. And it's like, so if you're telling someone that you've done this, either you've really done it or you're trying to project something onto someone so they can do it, so you can see them, get in trouble or something. I'm pretty sure some of us have been through that ourselves, or we've seen someone do it. Heck, it's a very common thing, but what's uncommon is most people don't realize how common it is and what it looks like or how people do it. So that is my tip and my message to you all, is that yes, sometimes you do have to look deeply at what people are saying, because people walk around with all types of different intent on a daily basis. So with that being said, I hope everyone has a great day.